is another gay horror pod with Stuart Ross and Jesse Tabbitt.
Hi, Jesse.
Stuart, I have one phrase for you. We accept the life we do not. What did she say? We accept the we.
I will not accept a life
Yes.
I do not deserve.
I will not accept a life I do not deserve.
For some,
exactly
okay, so
right.
somehow when you started that, I knew exactly what you were doing, and I knew you weren't going to get it right. I just could feel it in my bones where I was like, Jesse is going to misquote Maxxxine to me, and then stop, and then misquote it again, and I just like could feel. I know you so well.
I feel like. Listeners, you clicked play. You knew what I was trying to get across, and we got there, and that's all that matters.
By you do mean I got us there.
You got us there,
because it is my first note.
It's my second note.
I like how you misquoted it and you had written it down.
I wasn't looking. I fully was not looking at my phone.
Okay,
but yeah. That's all I have to say.
Goodbye. And this has been another gay horror pod with Stuart Ross and Jesse Tabbitt. Like, rate, and review, subscribe, join our Patreon. Here, we're not accurate. We will not get the quote from 3 movies in a row right, but we will be silly little gay boys.
And we also will mistake Andy Warhol for a psychiatrist.
Oh my God. That reel did not do well, but in my heart, that reel is our best reel ever.
No. I hope no one fucking saw it.
Great.
Embarrassing for me.
I am doing this with the hopes that no one sees what we do.
Yeah, me too, obviously.
That being said, we're here to talk about Maxxxine.
We are.
Week 3 of our movies about making movies series. All in the lead up to next week's Scream 3 episode.
Very excited.
What a journey! What a time!
What a time to be alive. I really like this movie. I think it is in the X trilogy. That's what we're calling it, right? It's the X trilogy.
Yeah, the XLG.
The XLG. I think it's my second favorite behind Pearl. You know I love Pearl. You know I can't get enough of Pearl.
I'm Pearl, and I love X. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
I just think, and this one's kind of a grower.
This
one, every time I see it, I'm like, this movie rips. And especially having watched it so close to watching Body Double. Because I think a lot of the people's reaction to this movie was thinking it was going to be a slasher movie.
Yeah.
And Ty West explicitly was like, I'm making a Brian De Palma Giallo movie.
Yes.
And that's what he did. And people were like, but it wasn't Friday the 13th inspired. And it's like, well, no. X was Texas Chainsaw Massacre inspired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pearl was the golden age of Hollywood. And then this is like 80s sleazy Brian De Palma inspired. Like, get your references, mama.
Yeah, this trilogy is so good because every single movie is very clearly trying to be something. And it pulls it off. Each one pulls it off. Like this does pastiche so well. They used like the actual from my fun facts that I could gather, the filmmakers went like quote unquote old school during production. So the movie was made the same way as it would have been made in the 80s, like using same camera equipment, avoiding like as many special effects or as many like CGI kind of like things that they could, and you feel it. It feels
it feels raw,
authentic. Yeah, it feels really, really well done. I really like this movie. I'm also like biased because we live in LA, so like I don't know, LA in the 80s was quote unquote a vibe.
Yeah.
So
maybe I wouldn't have wanted to walk around at night.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no about that. But coming hot off Body Double, which we love.
Yeah.
Can't help but love this.
Very howling opening scene.
Very howling opening scene. Very howling.
I think in a lot of ways, the howling, and then kind of, we watched a lot of 80s LA set because New Year's Evil.
New Year's Evil. Oh, yeah, New Year's Evil for sure. I wonder if Ty West, there's also the scene when the killer goes and watches Maxxxine in one of those like porn, what do you even call it? It's like a
preview booth kind of. I don't know.
It's a preview
peep show. It's a peep show.
Peep show. It's almost. It's a direct parallel to The Howling.
Yeah.
So I don't know that Ty West has gone on record by saying that the Howling is this movie is influenced by the Howling, but it has to be.
They're working. I need them to make a reboot of the Howling.
It's so ripe. I cannot believe they haven't. It's so ripe for. There must be some sort of rights. There must be some sort of like rights situation happening.
Studio Canal is developing a new reimagining of the 1981 horror classic The Howling, announced at CinemaCon April 2026.
I have a theory. I think Robert Eggers' Werewolf is gonna kind of jumpstart cinematic werewolf era. I think we're gonna get more werewolves.
I think people got bad taste after Wolfman.
I think Mr. Eggers is gonna bring it back.
Mr. Eggers, if you're nasty.
Listen, Nosferatu was a fucking banger, and I'm ready for the Howling. The next iteration of the Howling.
It's gonna be to quote you, a vibe.
I should stop saying that. I feel like that's very millennial coded, and it's really on the way out.
You know what? I'm tired of people using millennial as derogatory. We're the last greatest generation.
You mean millennials can't even say that? Millennials can't even.
No, I think millennial complimentary.
Okay.
I love being a millennial.
Yeah,
we are the last generation to truly ever have a moment of hope.
We definitely, like, not to toot our own horns, but like, I feel powerful. I feel weirdly powerful. Like, we're the last line of defense, like for like physical media and for like kind of sort of like
fascism.
Like preserving, like preserving democracy and like fighting fascism. Not that Gen Z gets it, I think, by and large, but I think
Gen Z women get it.
Gen Z women get it, but I think like based on that fucking outcome of the last election, where it's like we can't rely on Gen Z to carry us through. We have to do it ourselves.
Yeah, they're all iPad kids.
And this is another gay NPR podcast.
Political, horror political. Do you have any more fun facts for us?
I do have a couple more fun facts. Thank you for reminding me. Excuse me. My first fun fact is kind of something we already touched on. Each of the films in this trilogy pays tribute to different horror genres. So X was slasher, Pearl was more psychological horror, and this, like you said, is giallo. The dance in the beginning that young Maxxine performs for her father is the exact choreography Pearl performs for her audition. Which I mean, if you're obsessed if you're as obsessed with Pearl as we are, you knew that. But it's just.
This is the first time I actually noticed it, though.
Really?
Yeah, I think I've just watched these movies a lot in the last year.
Yeah.
But this time I was like, okay, so she is doing the Pearl.
Any Pearl reference I have to shout out because Pearl. In May of 2024, the year this movie was released, director Ty West confirmed that he was working on a fourth film and that he may develop it as his next project. However, in August 24, in like a Reddit AMA, he said he's happy kind of where things landed, and more or less if like a fourth film doesn't happen, he's fine with that. I'm okay if a fourth film doesn't happen. I feel like
that's one like you wait 10 years.
You wait 10 years.
Yeah, give us Pearl in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, it's just such a
or Maxxine in the 90s.
It's almost like an auteur sort of driven experience. I don't even know that like the like Mia Goth would be willing to come back. I mean, she would have to be, but like, yeah, he's happy with the way it landed, as am I.
Yeah.
Maxxine's OUI shirt is a reference to We, a men's adult porno magazine published in the U.S. featuring explicit nude photographs.
Not to be confused with the Nintendo Wii.
Exactly. Yeah, tricky line to walk there. It, however, in 2007 shuttered. So
bring it back.
And here's maybe the most gaggy of my fun facts. The house in the hills where Maxxine finds the killer, where the sort of climax happens, is the same house from Body Double, 1984.
Is it?
Yeah, according to my research. I don't
think that's true.
Is it not?
I don't think so.
IMDb found dead in a ditch. It's definitely. Oh my God, you're right. It isn't, because the house is so distinct. Like it looks like a Space Needle, but she does take the tram up.
Yeah.
And I mean, according to IMDb, that's how it's marked. So listeners, if you find other contradictory information, let us know.
So
please
I
clarify.
have contradictory things.
Great.
It's the house from Booksmart.
Wait, which house from Booksmart?
The one from the party in Booksmart.
Oh, that's so random.
Yeah. Because my movie is going to film there.
Really?
Yes.
So that's right. Duh. Yeah. We talked about that. Wait, that's so, how did IMDb flop that up so much? Maybe what they meant was the tram
the entrance
up
might be the same.
Yeah, the tram up is I think what I meant. Yeah.
But
so let me walk back
I'm trying to confirm this because I'm on like fourth hand information now. And maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
I mean, but also like I don't know. Maybe we circle back to that. And then my last fact we've already covered, the movie was made using as little CGI as possible to sort of replicate the energy of that time, right? Like a lot of old school filmmaking, and this movie nails the 80s in a way a lot of other 80s inspired projects really don't.
No.
So bravo Ty West and crew.
I think this movie is trying to just like give you, it's not trying to make you feel a way about the 80s, it's just trying to give you 80s. And I feel like a lot of nostalgia bait is very much like, oh, don't you miss the 80s? And this is like, what if it's just the vibe? Like, what if you
there you go with that millennial speak again.
Yeah. But like, what if you don't have to feel a certain way about it?
Yeah. Yeah. I also got to say, along those lines, the needle drops are fucking good.
Yes.
And I wonder if that's thanks to, so Sam Levinson of Euphoria is a producer on this. And I wonder if he had some kind of pull in that department.
Producer on this?
He's either an EP or a P. Sam Levinson. Yeah, pretty sure.
Wow.
Saw his name in the credits. Let's double check that on Mike. Yeah, he was an EP.
Oh.
Wow.
So
I wonder, I mean, Euphoria, as we know, has so many needle drops. I'm curious why he was sort of brought on board. What's the story?
Sorry, I'm on his Wikipedia page. He dated Ellen Barkin.
Sam Levinson?
Yes.
He was also a EP on Pearl and X. We somehow missed that. Yeah, we somehow missed that. Yikes for us. So I'm wondering, if he had some sort of pull in the musical department.
Probably. The needle drops in this movie are just like great.
It's so good, and they hit at just the right time. I.e., when Maxxine in the beginning is leaving the audition and being like, "I fucking nailed it," and then she gets in the car and drives away. And I love when movies do this. The credits kind of sort of are integrated into the movie. So like Maxxine, the title card for Maxxine is her license plate.
Yes.
Right? Which is so wonderful. I had to crack a smile at that one.
I love this movie.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's great. I had a fun time watching this yesterday.
Yeah, I do have nitpicks, but yeah, we'll get into it.
Let's pick some nits, mama.
Yeah.
We start with, as you mentioned, little Maxxine doing the pearl dance for her daddy. He tells her, wait, both of them say, "I will not accept a life I do not deserve."
Yeah, he sort of like prompts her to say it. Yeah. And she says it, and yeah. By the way, he's off camera. We don't get a look at him.
No.
Which I have a note about. We'll come back to.
But so we then pivot to the early 80s. Maxxine's trying to pivot from porn to legitimate acting. We get an openly tall Elizabeth Debicki.
God, I love her so much.
I hate when movies make her short.
You know what, Elizabeth Debicki?
Be tall. If you want to be tall, be tall.
You know what? No, filmmakers and producers and execs.
Let her be tall.
Let Elizabeth Debicki be tall. Take a note from Maxxine. Let her be tall. She's 6'4", is that right?
I'm trying to raise my seat up as we talk about her being tall.
Yeah, you're like I stand with you in solidarity, Elizabeth Debicki, my tall queen.
It's solidarity.
Oh, sorry. She's 6'2".
The second week in a row we've talked about height. But Elizabeth Debicki's here.
Elizabeth Debicki, welcome to the pod.
Yeah. As a member of the fellow member of the tall community.
She's great. She's maybe like one of the best parts about this movie. By the way, the cast is absolutely bonkers. We have her, we have Kevin Bacon, we have Lily Collins, we have Michelle Monaghan, we have Bobby Cannavale,
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah. Randomly, there's like a Moses cameo. Moses he works in a video store.
Yeah.
Halsey.
We have, and then also Sophie Thatcher.
Sophie Thatcher? What the hell?
Just as special effects lady. So this movie was filming in the lead up to the strikes. And that's right. I think everyone was in LA because they all knew that the strikes were going to happen. And I think everyone was just sort of available.
Let me ask you this. 50% of this movie at least takes place on the lot, (S). Was this the Universal lot?
Okay. So all the sound stages are Warner Brothers, but the back lot is Universal, and it sort of goes back and forth in a way that only drives me crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, we get a shot of the Bates Motel.
Yeah, and the New York Street backlot, I actually think starts on the Warner Brothers one, and then it ends up in the Universal one.
Okay,
but again, I'm the only person in the world who is driven crazy by this.
I doubt that. I feel like anyone who lives in LA and works in the industry and watched this movie was like, get it fucking right. But I mean, to me, it was like a joy to see so much like activity filming on that. Very meta, you know.
It's a very LA movie.
It's a very LA movie, babe.
Yeah. We're in the Westin Bonaventure Hotel. We're in the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. It is very just like LA, baby.
Yes. The Hollywood Forever Cemetery. That's right.
So we go to Maxxine's. So Maxxine is on a job. She works all day.
She's a hustler.
She's auditioning. She's filming porn. Literally. She's going to her peep show. Between the porn and the peep show, both another performer and her friend Halsey, her friend Halsey. Tabby, played by Halsey. Is that how Halsey talks?
I don't think so. I think it's elevated a little bit.
Okay. That was my number one question, and I should have just asked Chris, but I didn't want to bug him.
I know. I think this is a bit of a performance. I think the accent's a little much, but I think she's great. I think Halsey in this scene boots the house down. I'm not going to say circles around Mia Goth, because Mia Goth doesn't really have a lot to do in this scene with Halsey. Halsey's like eating it up. She doesn't really. I
don't think we need to pit women against each other.
You're right. Women's stories matter individually, and they should not be compared, contrasted. And Halsey really brings it all in this movie, and I need her to be in more things.
Yeah, we have another Pearl connection. Maxxine does coke out of a goose cookie jar.
I know. I actually wrote that in my notes. I was like, that is
Pearl's first murder.
Pearl's, like, that's crazy. Yeah. That is so crazy. Oh, one note. I really made this, and this really stood out to me. After Maxxine in the beginning, in the opening sequence, gives like a powerhouse audition. Emotions, she's crying. Immediately afterward, the casting director is like, that was great. Can you take your top off?
Yes.
Let's see your boobs.
Show us your tits.
Show us your tits.
Yeah. And she's like, okay.
Yeah. My next note, fast forward, goose carafe of cocaine.
Goose cocaine. Yeah, this movie is very high on its own supply in a way that could be off-putting, but it was not intentional. Oh my God.
Good for you.
But this movie is very much like the capstone of the Pearl trilogy, but in a way that I don't find too annoying. It's very much like sort of blink and you miss it references, rather than like, remember when this happened?
Yeah, they're not egregious. They're not sort of in your face. Well, not all of them are in your face. And I mean,
some of them are up your nose.
It's some of them are in your face. But no, I mean, to that point, it's very thoughtfully kind of plotted, and there's a lot of neat little touches you might only pick up if you are an X-Trilogy stan. Yeah. If you're a Pearl stan.
Which I actually just realized that my Puritan 2 VHS is not even behind me right now.
I know it's I could tell with the
oh, it's here.
It's blurry, but yeah, I got it.
But yeah, so we go to the video store. We find out that Pearl did get her role in Puritan 2.
Yeah.
She
nailed it.
She nailed it. We go to the video store. We meet Leon, who seems really sweet.
Yes. Super hot. Moses Sumney.
Yeah.
His horror debut.
What else is he in?
I think this might have been his film debut. I know he is largely known as a musician. He's so sexy. I find him so sexy. I'm sorry. This wasn't his film debut. I'm just looking at his IMDb.
He was on The Idol.
Creed was his film debut.
Creed?
I'm seeing Bianca's Band.
So he was playing himself, sort of.
Yeah, I don't know that he necessarily. I haven't seen Creed, so I'm not sure if he had like lines or like kind of character development. But yeah, The Idol. Oh my God, didn't watch The Idol.
Me neither.
Should we talk about that? Should we cover The Idol at some point?
No. I don't watch Euphoria, so
I'm not caught up on the latest season, which I.
You know what? I'm allowing myself to be old on this one. I don't need to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the first season, the second season less so. But guess what? That's relevant to this episode because Sam Levinson, creator, is a producer on this trilogy. So
I forget that, but okay. I don't like him. He seems creepy.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I'm allowed to say that.
It's almost Pride Month. You're allowed to say anything.
Yeah. It's actually, this is going to come out during Pride Month. So I think maybe.
Okay. Well, in that case, say anything.
This might come out in May or June. I don't know. I lost track of time.
Close enough.
I'm busy.
Close enough. Gay Pride.
Gay Pride. Gay rights.
Gay rights.
So Halsey is also invited to this mansion party that Maxxine's like, I got jobs. I don't have time to go to this.
Yeah, Tabby mentions that she's going to. Did you cover that? I think you did.
I literally the sentence I just said, yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not on first name basis with Halsey's character from Pearl.
Tabby's not Halsey, right? That's the other girl.
Tabby is Halsey.
Oh, okay. What's the blonde girl's name?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, the blonde girl.
Also, she says during porn.
Yes. Yeah. She
after
is
porn, actually.
After porn. She's like, I'm going to a house party. Halsey also says house party.
Yes.
So we now have two girlies going to House in the Hills.
This is where I write, is Halsey's accent real? It's not, as you told me.
I don't think so. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like, right? It's really played up.
It seems like she's gonna go, I'm walking here. It's very like affected 80s New Yorker.
Totally.
But like complimentary almost.
Yeah. I like her performance in this movie.
So Maxxine does her little her peep show. A guy in gloves breaks a piece of wood while watching her, which
De Palma-esque.
Yeah. Very De Palma, very Giallo, very ooky spooky. Charlie Chaplin follows her down a hall. Not the actor Charlie Chaplin. A Charlie Chaplin impersonator.
Oh, yes.
Follows her down an alley.
Like, wait. He is in Charlie Chaplin drag. I kind of was just like, he's a creep. But yeah, I mean, I didn't pick up on the Charlie Chaplin of it all. But yeah, he...
you didn't pick up on the fact that the guy fully dressed up like Charlie Chaplin was Charlie Chaplin?
Maybe I was just focused on like, I don't know, Maxxine trying to like escape, but he's not, it wasn't clear to me. Maybe I'm just not familiar with Charlie Chaplin enough to be like, Charlie Chaplin. Clearly.
Honestly, in 2 years of insane things you've said, this might be one of the craziest.
No, that's not true. I've definitely said more insane things. But yeah, he is in Charlie Chaplin drag, to your point, and he has kind of cornered Maxxine in an alley. Cornered's not the right word, but she hits a dead end as she's running down this alley.
He has her against a wall.
He pulls out a knife. Maxxine has a fucking gun in her purse.
She puts it in his mouth.
This is great. She makes him strip. He get to his knees, puts the gun in his mouth, get on his she orders him to get on his stomach, and then
she smashes
his balls with her heel.
Yeah, I saw this early at the Vista with Lily Collins and Ty West in attendance. And it was like a surprise.
Right.
It was supposed to be just Pearl and X.
Yeah.
But when they announced that Lily Collins was going to be moderating question and answer with Ty West, I was like, you don't bring the actress from the third movie just to talk about the first two. That would be so weird.
Yeah, I actually thought about this. I thought about that while watching this, and I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you being like, happy it happened, but low-key, I wanted to watch Pearl.
Yeah, no, I would have loved it if they were like, we're actually going to watch all three.
Yeah. I gotta say, I mean, I need to see Pearl on the big screen, and I'm devastated that I didn't get to do so when it came out. So hopefully,
I've seen all three on the big screen.
Yeah, hopefully at some point.
I was very sick when I saw X, and this is the second time in the last 5 years where I was sitting in a movie going, I feel cold, and I discovered I was sick in a movie theater. And I had like a really, really bad sinus infection. I thought I had COVID that time, but it was just a sinus infection.
What year was that?
2022.
Oh my God. Were you like, I have COVID?
Well, I like literally was like, I have COVID. And then like a month later, I got COVID.
Oh my God.
Unrelated.
Kind of related.
Kind of, I mean, we're all sick. I'm trying to remember.
I was saying related in that you were watching X.
When did X come out? Oh, I hate that when I Google X, Twitter comes up.
It's not great for SEO purposes. X.
No. So yeah, it was March 18th.
2020?
Yeah. So I would have been on Unfrosted. I was on Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart movie.
That was March 18th was literally like the inception of COVID.
2022. Not 2020.
Oh, okay,
sorry.
2022. Okay.
The last movie I saw before COVID was The Hunt.
Yes.
Which
that
saw.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, on March 15th in a theater that was empty, and I was like, something might be happening. COVID might be real.
I saw it at fucking ArcLight. RIP. Question mark? RIP?
It's coming back.
Their
liquor license was just signed, so
the day ArcLight returns to Los Angeles, people are going to be in the streets. And when I say people,
it's going to be like the end of Return of the Jedi, where like everyone's celebrating in the streets, except for it's just going to be like us, like the evil empire has been defeated and the ArcLight is back.
I just cannot believe it's been closed this long. It was such a staple.
It literally doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
But it's also because the family that owns it have kept it.
Right.
Where like they released the leases on the Grove and the Americana, because the Pacific Theaters was ArcLight.
Right.
So they released those leases, but they held on to the ArcLight because they wanted to reopen.
They said, how bad do you want us?
Because like AMC would have taken over the ArcLight, like
in a second. Yeah.
And it would have been terrible.
I mean, we're diehard, dyed in the wool A-listers, but yeah, I mean, we do love.
I like going to a theater where you're not allowed to talk.
Yeah, it's the for listeners for context, the ArcLight was very much like Alamo Drafthouse coded and Vista
Alamo
coded.
Drafthouse before you had to use your cell phone to order food.
God, what the fuck? That's a whole. You know what? We don't need to get into that right now. But what the fuck?
Truly a nightmare. We live in hell.
What were they thinking?
I don't know.
Me neither.
They wanted to make more money and they wanted to get rid of people because they were unionizing.
Yeah, that's actually that might be true. Let's say allegedly, because I don't know that.
I don't. What is Sony gonna do? Sue us? Sony owns Alamo Drafthouse.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that.
Sony, if you want to sue me, sue me.
No, girl.
I said me, not you. What if I become famous because Sony sues me for defamation on Alamo Drafthouse?
And then I become the villain because I'm like, Stuart, shh. I'm like trying to like silence you. I'm like, shh.
Yeah, trying to silence another woman.
I know. Whoops.
I'm just spilling truths about Alamo Drafthouse and Sony, and you're trying to keep me down.
I'm trying to silence you. Speaking of silenced.
Yeah, so that night, her and Leon fall asleep watching The Puritan. And someone knocks on the door and leaves behind Farmer's Daughter for her.
Yes.
The porn from X.
Yes. Moment of silence for the porn from X.
No, I was just like, 1 second.
Oh, I just now realized you're wearing a Blockbuster t-shirt. Oh, Stuart's listener Stuart has a sinus infection and he's like rubbing his face. Oh, can't hear you.
I just needed to like air out my. I have a sinus infection, everyone.
Don't worry, I gave everyone context while you were doing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And I was like, I need to air my.
Clear it up.
I hate these headphones sometimes because they make me feel inside my head. And when I have a sinus infection, I already feel inside my head.
Yeah, it's not doing great things for the pressure. I'm sure.
But I took one of my ears out, so I'm feeling a little bit better now.
You only have one ear.
Yeah. I'm letting Lefty breathe while Righty does all the work.
Blue Velvet vibes. I'm due for a Blue Velvet rewatch, babe.
Yeah, you haven't watched it in like days.
I haven't watched it in a week. I haven't watched Blue Velvet in a week.
Yeah, well, it's usually how you wake up every Monday morning.
It is.
She wore blue. God, do we meet Kevin Bacon's private detective who's been hired to find Maxxxine?
What a great choice. What a great casting choice. He's so good in this.
He's a great actor.
No one does sleazy like Kevin Bacon.
And it is like, I'm sad that Bernie Madoff stole all of his money.
Did he?
Yes, that's why him and Kira Sedgwick are in everything.
Oh my God.
Because Bernie Madoff stole all their money.
That.
But I'm sad that he stole all their money. But I have appreciated the last 15 years of Kevin Bacon just working.
Wait, let's say allegedly, because I don't know that that's true.
It's true.
This is, you know what we need to do? We need to have like a like a noise tally or something where I'm like, we should say allegedly, and then you're like, no, it's true.
No, it's literally like it's not true.
He publicly was like, we went
Bernie Madoff stole all their money.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's how we got the closer. No, I think the closer predated that. But that's how we got The Following.
The Following is
that's how we got Kevin Bacon in X-Men First Class.
The X-Men First Class, great. He's great in First Class.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now that we know,
wow,
Bernie Madoff lore drop.
Now, listeners like me, if you didn't know, you're shook.
Kevin Bacon admits it sucked losing fortune to Bernie Madoff's scheme.
Oh my!
But his love with Kira Sedgwick helped them overcome it.
I mean, I was gonna say, honestly, I feel like they have to have bounced back. He's been in so many projects, and they're good. Like by and large, they're like quality projects.
Yeah, and The Following,
babe.
Do you like that little following read right there? By and large, they're quality projects. And The Following.
Fuck off. I picked up on it. Don't worry.
Oh, you heard?
I heard.
You were going to throw out an allegedly for me?
No, I wasn't. But you know what? Something tells me that I will have to throw at least one more by the time this episode's done.
But you keep throwing them in like regard to like things that we're not going to get sued for. I keep being like, well, Mia Goth was in this movie, and you're like, allegedly.
You're like, Bernie Madoff was a bad person, and I'm like, allegedly.
Yeah. As Bernie Madoff's daughter, Jessie Tabbitt, is here to defend him.
Lady Madoff. That's Mrs. Madoff to you, bitch.
Yeah, Mrs. Madoff if you're nasty.
Oh my God.
We have gotten off topic.
This might be the most tangent. We've never covered a Bernie Madoff tangent.
But Kevin Bacon's in this movie.
He is,
and it has to be mentioned. And I'm actually amazed that I didn't mention it during the Friday the 13th episode 2 years ago.
Me too, actually. Well, that was
let's
before
talk
Bernie
about
Madoff.
my Oh, I didn't talk about it in They Them either, did I?
Oh my God, he was.
Yeah. That movie. I don't have time to talk about They Them again.
Yeah.
So we see the video of Maxxine's coworkers being sort of murdered in the house. It's creepy. I like the sort of video stock footage of the house.
Yeah, I'm thinking that like I said in my fun facts, they utilized 80s camera footage. This was maybe one of those times. It looks very authentic. Yeah.
It's good. They're being murdered at a house.
Yep.
Maxxine gets her head cast made by Sophie Thatcher.
This is a crazy scene.
Yeah. And she starts to feel like Pearl is behind her, touching her, and she falls backwards.
Yeah, Sophie Thatcher's like, pour. This is crazy. Sophie Thatcher pours this mold all over her.
And like leaves.
There's not like a hole for breathing, even though Sophie Thatcher's like just go ahead and breathe. There's not a space for breathing. Sophie leaves the room, and there's just sort of a close up. The camera pans closer and closer to Pearl's face, and like you said, she's sort of like having flashbacks of her time on the farm in X, and like the trauma, and she can't breathe.
Yeah,
she can't breathe.
She can't breathe.
Allegedly.
I wouldn't want to be accused of lawsuit. Accused of libel. That's what I meant to say.
You could be accused of a lawsuit, I guess.
I could be accused of a lawsuit.
Yeah.
We meet Michelle Monaghan and Bobby Cannavale as cops. They are actually really giving me the cops from The Bride. Or the reporters from The Bride. Where I'm like, they don't need to be there, but I'm kind of glad they are.
That's so true, actually. I gotta say, Michelle, I mean, they're both so good as cops. Like Bobby Cannavale, obviously a cop, but there's something about Michelle Monaghan. She has like such a confident presence on screen.
She's just like a vibe.
I love her.
Also, Toby Huss. Toby Huss randomly there. This movie, every single person's famous. Yeah.
How did Ty West pull this off?
I think it was the lead up to the strikes, and everyone wanted to get a couple extra healthcare hours in before the strikes.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Also, it's like an LA movie. I'm sure like they all live here.
Yeah.
I'm sure that had something to do with it, you know?
Well, you call in your favors.
Sam Levinson.
Yeah, Toby Huss owed him $10,000 from a poker game at some point or something. Allegedly.
Also, like X and Pearl were so well received.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's not like at this point this was like a schlocky.
It is interesting because this movie, I thought it was going to be very successful. And this movie did not end up making that much more than X or Pearl. Like this whole franchise made like $30 million total.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But it is like, it's sort of the difference between an online movie and a movie that actually has a full impact, where it's like, I mean, these movies have been profitable through merch sales for A24 alone.
Right.
But these movies were not like box office smashes.
They must have known that was probably going to be the case. Like Pearl is so specific.
I
like
think
such
they
a specific
thought that
type of movie.
Maxxxine was going to cross over though.
I believe that. It definitely was the most expensive movie in the trilogy. Like for the casting alone, right? Because there's like no one in Pearl.
Cost about $10 million to make, which the previous two cost like between 1 and 2.
That's crazy.
And this movie made $22 million, so it's not like unsuccessful.
Yeah, but it's pretty impressive that this only cost $10 million.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone was like making a lot of money on this movie.
Right.
Yeah. I think it was very much like. So X made $15 million worldwide. Pearl made $10 million worldwide, and Maxxxine made $21 million worldwide.
Okay.
All Sounds off of a budget of. The Wikipedia page is saying that the Wikipedia page at the top says this movie cost. Oh no! On the last page it says this movie cost $10 million, but now it's saying 2, which is not correct.
That's not correct. There's no way.
It's a lie. It's all a lie. So we find Halsey and her other friends' bodies in the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. They have been branded with satanic symbols.
Yep.
There's a lot of the overview of like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, is very much sort of in the like top of mind for all these characters in this movie.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's news reports throughout the movie of like Night Stalker in Los Angeles, serial killer on the loose, you know?
Yeah. So. And then they're all like, hey, do you want to help us? And she's like, no.
Maxxxine says
Maxxxine,
no.
Yeah. The she of this movie is Maxxxine. The titular Maxxxine.
The Maxxxine, Ghee. Yeah.
So
she shuts down Michelle Monaghan and Bobby Cannavale. They're like, hey, sister. Also, Bobby Cannavale's coming off really hard. He's like, where's the killer? And she's like, get away from me. And Michelle Monaghan's like, you are the worst cop.
Yeah,
like,
this is why you didn't make it as an actor.
That really got me thinking. I'm like, how many cops like turned to like copping porn as like initially they wanted to be something that was like the polar opposite. It's like, that feels weird.
I feel like LA is like riddled with people who are in careers because they couldn't act. Like real estate agents. Every real estate agent in LA allegedly wanted to be an actor. And now they're selling houses for too much money and making TikToks about selling houses for too much money.
Wake that up, babe.
And now they just want to be on Selling Sunset.
Yeah.
And
wake that up.
Yeah. And now that I've thrown shade at real estate agents in Los Angeles, my pivots are long.
Yeah, you're on one this morning.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So she goes to work, goes back to work, finds a note on her car windshield that says, it's got a picture of her yearbook picture, and it says, "Come find me at the Westin Bonaventure Hotel, and I'll tell you everything I know."
Yeah.
And so she goes, she meets Kevin Bacon. He's like, "Hey, remember when all your friends died at this house? Do you want that getting out?"
That was kind of a good... Were you trying to do an accent there? Because it kind of worked a little bit.
Okay. But I mean, a true actor is always acting and never acting. I actually didn't move here to be an actor.
Stencil that on a pillow.
As the only person in LA who moved here explicitly not to be an actor.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't move here to be an actor. I think people think that if you move to LA automatically, you want to be an actor.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just like movies and the weather's good.
I moved here to work in movies, but I do. So
yeah.
But I do it where my ministry is, which is paperwork. Some people are actors. Some people do paperwork.
Wow, good. That was beautiful. Ministry. Yeah. Getting us back on track, Kevin Bacon has a Cajun accent in this movie, which he mostly pulls off.
John Labatt. And he tells her his crimes will be exposed if she doesn't meet with his employer at a house in Starlight Drive. It does feel like at this point that she should be connecting more, that all of her friends went to a house in the Hollywood Hills and died. And now she's being told that she has to go to... This feels sort of plot holy, where it's like, okay, are you not connecting the two things?
I think also she's probably a little in denial because she's so consumed with her career. Her, at this point, the director, she gets, like you said, she got the role on this movie Pilgrim 2, and the director, played by Elizabeth Debicki, is like very intense, and she's like, you better not fucking screw this up, Maxxine. You need to be on time. Like, this is your big break. It's one and done. And Giancarlo Esposito, I think, says something later, who plays Maxxine's agent. Yes. Great performance from him. But he says something like, no, I'm sorry. Elizabeth Debicki says it, where she's like, Hollywood is the belly of the beast, and once it spits you out, you better hope it gets a taste for you again. It may never get a taste for you again. And I thought that was a really good line.
No, this movie feels really real about Hollywood in a lot of ways, and just like even like Giancarlo Esposito is like, you worry about making the best movie you can worry about. I'll worry about the murder charges that you're trying to escape.
It's pretty great. It's like he's both like an agent and a fixer, which I guess most agents are.
I think he's technically her entertainment lawyer. But the line between the two is, especially at this time, he's probably negotiating all of her deals too. He's
all at once. He's her agent, her lawyer, a fixer, and a bodyguard,
a fitness guru, kind of too.
A fitness guru.
He's
that's
working
true.
Out all the time, keeping that body tight.
He's one of my favorite parts of this movie. Now that I'm thinking about it,
of a movie with a lot of favorite parts, he's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah. Once he's just another like member of this absolutely stacked cast. That's pretty unreal.
I just wrote that a golf cart ride with Elizabeth Debicki on the Warner Brothers lot could heal me.
Great scene.
Yes, this is the scene you were just talking about, where she's telling her to sort of like get your shit together.
Right.
What we're doing is important and it matters to me. And if it matters to me, it should matter to you. And like, we're going to do this.
Mama.
Mama, she's tall. She should just carry Mia Goth around. And let Mia Goth use her little weird Victorian doll voice.
I'm so glad Elizabeth Debicki is in this.
Same. So Kevin Bacon's still following her. She punches him in the face with her keys and then breaks his camera.
No, she breaks his camera, and she also kicks off his driver's side mirror.
Yes.
It's pretty great.
And then he has like a little bandage on his nose for the rest of his appearance in this movie because she keys his face.
Yes, which is, I think, maybe a Chinatown reference.
Oh,
Jack Nicholson's, Jack Nicholson's Jake in Chinatown has.
This movie should have been about water rights.
I'm sure if you dig deep enough, there's some sort of like water reference in this movie.
Yeah, I'm surprised there isn't a scene at the aqueduct.
Oh yeah.
I guess there is the water feature at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery where they find Halsey's body.
Yeah.
That's water. Famously water.
There's water toward the end when she shoved in a fucking pool.
Yeah. Water.
Water, babe. Water.
1 second. I'm going to...
Take your time. Stuart's coughing. Listeners. And now he's blowing his nose. It's a really like dainty nose blow. Good for you.
I'm a dainty man. I don't know what to do. We may not be able to release a video episode of this movie. I feel like I look very sick.
No, you look okay.
Okay. I'm just going to cut it. I'm gonna it's all the cocaine I'm doing out of Pearl's goose.
There's like I have a stain on my shirt. I don't know what that is.
You have a stain on your black shirt?
Yeah.
Is it cum?
You'll never know.
I will never know. And honestly, I didn't mean to ask. That's my first question when anyone says anything. It's like,
is that cum?
It's like the Netflix show Is It Cake?
They're like, Stuart, can you make it in the office today? Like, is that cum? And they're like, okay, well, guess not.
You should come to the office. And I'm like, yeah, sure.
You're like, yeah, I will.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Someone goes into Leon's video store and stabs him a bunch.
I know.
It's really sad. Through the cast.
He has a cast. They stab him through the cast. They also slice his eye.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah. R.I.P.
And then Maxxine's watching as they pull Leon's body out, and then Michelle Monaghan just sort of like pulls the blanket under so Maxxine can see.
Fuck.
She's really, because Maxxine could solve this whole thing because she has all the clues.
Yeah. Once again, I think she's just so focused on her career.
Yeah.
And she just can't really. She doesn't have the space for anything else.
No, she doesn't have the emotional bandwidth.
And
are you in the right headspace to solve this crime? And she goes, no.
And she's also pressured by like her career could be completely derailed if this information about her past comes out, right? So like she's preoccupied for sure.
She goes back to the film. There's a lot of her going to the film set. Little meetings everywhere. She goes, talks to Lily Collins as Molly from the first movie, who's there to film her flashbacks. She tells her, don't overthink the acting. And then she says, I'm going to a party in the Hollywood Hills. And I'm like, Maxxine, stop this. You could solve this.
She also calls her, Maddie, or she calls her another name. She's like,
us girls got to stick together. Wrong name.
Yeah, it's really good. I always also forget Lily Collins has she's British. I always forget
real
that.
Life.
Yeah, Lily Collins. Is she? She's Phil Collins' daughter.
Is Phil Collins like really British?
Yeah. What? Yes, girl. Lily Collins British. She's just very good at an American accent. She's just very, very good. Yeah, she was born in Guildford in the UK.
Okay, well, fuck my drag, I guess. When she was 7, she moved to Los Angeles with her mother.
Stop.
I'm just saying. IJS, Jesse.
Something tells me she is an Nepo baby, so she probably back and forth was like, experiencing both cultures in equal measure.
Yeah. And that's how Jesse feels about how Lily Collins grew up.
And also,
allegedly.
I'm feeling really great about this scene because she mimics how would you describe this scene?
She's like basically like the only thing that matters is the scream, and then she makes a scream face but does not let out a noise.
She doesn't scream, she just makes a crazy scream face.
Yes,
for like a long amount of time. It's good.
It's great. She's really funny in this movie.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Kevin Bacon pops back up. He chases her through the back lot.
Yeah.
From Warner Brothers into Universal. He chases her up to the base motel. She gets in. A security guard runs up and is like, "Where's your pass?" And he's like, "I lost it."
Yeah. Yeah, she's literally in the Bates mansion, or not mansion, but house. Yeah.
The house above the Bates Motel.
Which is really wonderful. And anyway, so Kevin Bacon walks back to quote unquote get a pass to be on the lot, and she escapes.
Gets away.
Yeah.
She and her lawyer team up to trap Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. This fucking rules.
The music, the club scene feels very Body Double to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's sort of like it's a good like predator becomes the prey scene.
Yeah. Also, Maxxxine in this scene is like sort of dolled up. She has a sort of pinkish red stripe across her face.
Yeah, she's really cool makeup, big hair, big 80s hair.
Yeah.
Cool dress.
It's a vibey scene.
Yeah, and, she's there to dance and trap Kevin Bacon.
And as such,
he gets all of her dancing in. And then she goes into the bathroom, and he follows her into the bathroom.
Yep.
And then she sneaks out a window, and he follows her out of the window. And then the Giancarlo Esposito flashes his headlights at him, and then knocks him out. No. She flashes the headlights, and then Giancarlo Esposito knocks him out with a baseball bat.
Yes.
And then he wakes back up. He is in a car, about to be smushed.
This is maybe one of my favorite scenes of the movie.
So good.
And I actually didn't expect the movie to go this hard, but basically he is, like you said, in a, what do you call that, compressor? Like at a
like a car
smasher,
smusher.
Like in a junkyard, there's a smusher. Anyway, Kevin Bacon's in the car that's in the smusher, and I wonder if they always intended to kill him. But anyway, ultimately Kevin Bacon is smashed.
Smushed.
And blood fucking seeps out of the machine.
They're called car crushers.
And he is indeed crushed.
But I feel like a car smusher is the same thing.
That is absolutely correct. Yeah. And he's smushed, and it's really satisfying.
Yes.
For me, the viewer, and for Pearl. And for, oh my God, Pearl. And for Maxxxine.
For Maxxxine.
And probably Pearl.
Yeah.
Take a moment to
relish. I'm just reading what's.
Oh, I know.
I was
talking to myself.
So she finally decides to go to the address that everyone has died at, and then she finds her dad, who is giving Robert Blake from Lost Highway.
He is. Going back to at the top of the episode when I said nitpicks, I think he is definitely giving a performance.
It's crazy. It's terrible.
It's crazy. It's really. I honestly am having trouble describing it. I think this is maybe the movie's biggest falter is the reveal that he is the killer doesn't really land. Maybe earlier in the movie, if we had gotten like a look at him via photograph or something. But I remember when I first saw this, I was like, who's that?
It should have been Elizabeth Debicki.
It should have been Elizabeth Debicki. Yeah, for sure. And
we should let women kill. I mean, I guess Pearl. But
I also like, yeah, it just it doesn't really land for me. And I find his performance distracting, unfortunately.
Yeah. He's crazy. He's nuts.
Crazy.
And so he's trying to rehabilitate her to bring him back to the church so that she can take over as like, I was a porn star and now I'm a Christian.
Yeah, and it should be noted that the movie, like, as she sort of like as Maxxxine goes into this house, the tape from the beginning of the movie is playing.
Yeah, on like a theater screen.
Yeah, so that is the connector that is supposed to be like the revelation, right? Like he's the one filming this original video, and here now he is as the killer.
And she knocks the suitcase down a staircase, and Lily Collins' head pops up.
Yeah, it's a really good prosthetic head.
Yes.
Boom,
boom,
the prosthetics
boom.
in this movie fucking rule.
Yeah. But it is like, this movie didn't cost that much money, and they made a lot of real shit. And it's
Hell
like,
yeah.
why are we doing CGI AI bullshit when you can make Lily Collins' real head look great?
Yeah, bravo, Maxxxine crew. Just like stellar work all around.
And then he takes her outside. He knocks her out, takes her outside, ties her up, and is going to sort of do like an exorcism video of her to like bring her back to the church.
Yeah, it's kind of speaking to like, he's a filmmaker. He's like turning the when
he says he's like making a movie, he's making her a movie star of his movie, which is the debauchery of Hollywood and the rehabilitation of the prodigal daughter.
Yeah. He's also gay? ? There's like an animated quality to his performance that feels like heightened, like almost like Disney villain-y. And as we know, a lot of Disney villains are gay coded. So
no, he feels I don't think we're claiming him, but
yeah, I don't want to claim him. Yeah. So maybe like
gay icon gay icon Maxine's dad.
Yeah, he's got some skeletons in his closet. Let's just say that.
And it's not just closets.
He has some skeletons in his closet, including himself, and he refuses to come out.
Yes.
Is that fair?
Well, all humans have a skeleton. So far.
That's a depressing thought. Once again, Stuart's now blowing his nose. Stuart said body functions, here's how they work, and he's now blowing his nose.
I do promise that I don't feel like I was this sick when we signed on.
No, it's totally fine. I think you're talking a lot, right? And your system is kind of like,
my system is down,
working hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of emotional, physical bandwidth to podcast.
I know it does.
It's time we talked about the physical. The body keeps the score.
And I commend you for pushing through,
podcasting through the pain. And that's what we do for you guys. We
podcasting from hell
through the pain. I'm actually like, I don't even feel that sick. Do you know when you have symptoms of illness, but you don't yourself feel that sick?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it actually happened recently. I think just for me, the weather is like a big factor in like congestion and I'm not like when I'm congested, I'm like not in any pain. I'm just like, this is annoying.
It's just like, okay, I'm annoyed and like my throat hurts a little bit. Right. But like even my throat doesn't hurt as much as it did the other day.
I find that if I drink liquids and like chill out, or even like go for a walk, like get my blood pumping, that will help.
Getting my liter of seltzer water in.
But to your point, kind of talking a lot isn't great. So it's probably for the best that we're
almost done.
We're almost done. Yeah.
We're at the end. Officer, I did not take on any character names in this movie. I wrote Officer Cannavale shows up. And even Maxxxine, I keep calling Pearl.
Right.
So I took on no information from this movie, just vibes.
I mean, you're not wrong in calling Maxxxine Pearl.
And I literally just called Michelle Monaghan. I didn't even give her Officer Monaghan. So a guy is going to shoot Bobby Cannavale, and Michelle Monaghan steps in and shoots him. And then we get a gun shoot off. Maxine's dad catches on fire and jumps into the pool.
Miraculously, Maxxxine does not get shot, even though she's literally in the middle of the gunfight.
She just gets pulled into the pool.
She gets pulled into the pool, pulls out a knife, and stabs this guy stabs one of the cult followers, let's say, in the fucking nose.
In the face. Yeah.
In the fucking face.
And then the blood and pool.
Blood and pool.
Just very, very blood. Very blood, super
very
pool.
Blood, super pool.
And then I love this too, where there's just like a lot of classic stunt work. Like people falling off roofs and people jumping and people rolling over. And it's just like a good big scene. It's really fun.
Yeah. It
feels a lot
climactic.
of robes. They run up the hill following her dad, and they find Bobby Cannavale, who's like giving a dead man's monologue.
By the way, this house is backed right into the Hollywood sign. It's crazy. I mean, living here, I'm like, girl, come on. Like, let's but it is very funny. Like, it's very funny.
But then we get Michelle Monaghan is following, and then she pops back out and she has just a cross in her eye.
Yeah, they run up and battle behind the Hollywood sign.
Yes,
and Michelle Monaghan says something like, "Finally, I got him." Cross in the eye. And she fucking goes down.
Yeah.
Understandably, she has a cross in her eye.
I've fallen for less. I currently have a head cold and I can barely podcast.
Diva down.
Diva way down.
Diva down.
But so we finally get the Maxxine and her father standoff. He's on the ground. She's holding a gun to him. There's a helicopter above. And we sort of flash in and out forward to her talking to a reporter about her experience, and then it goes back to her standing over her dad, and then the premiere of the movie,
the Chinese theater,
and then she shoots her dad in the face and says, "I will not accept a life I do not deserve."
It's crazy that this is a dumb nitpick, but I'm like, the helicopter is right on you, and your dad is dying, and like you shoot him in the face, which isn't like she should have been like flagged for. They should have been like, "Ma'am, you didn't really have to shoot him in the face." Like, anyway, she's not really held accountable for that. And like you said, we see her walking on the red carpet, becoming the star that she is.
Yeah, the star that she was born to be.
Exactly. Star's born.
A star is born.
It's true.
Allegedly.
Stop.
And that's the end of our Pearl trilogy.
That's the end of our Pearl trilogy. And can I just say, in the credits, we get like a shot over LA, right? And then in place of the Hollywood sign is a sign that says Maxxxine. It's really fun.
Beautiful.
It is really beautiful. It really, the shot highlights, I mean, obviously it's all altered somewhat, but it highlights
Is it?
LA
I think that's
what
the Hollywood sign looks like.
I haven't looked at it in a while, so you know what? It could be that. But it really highlights LA in a way that was like, it made me feel like really proud to live here. Like, I was just like, the mountains are beautiful, and like the landscape is actually like underrated.
You're just like, movies are great.
Movies are great. Yeah, this movie rules.
Yeah. And that is the end of our X trilogy. If you would like to listen to our X episode, which, apologies in advance, sounds terrible. It's our second ever episode, which is available on our Patreon.
It is our second ever episode. That's crazy.
Patreon, you can get full access to our back catalog, which includes now, I think, almost a whole year of exclusive content. It's a really good time. We love the support. Time. I'm currently vamping because I'm trying to pull up the list of our supporters to send to you.
While you do that, I'll say this. It's worth going back and listening to our X episode, just if only to see like how far we've come as podcasters. And like, I mean, not to be like toot our own horns, but truly it was our second episode. And I think we've streamlined and refined a lot of our process. It's also a fun episode, if I recall. So listeners, go back and listen.
It's a good episode. I mean, I will say, as much as our quality has come up, just from a production standpoint, we sat down and podcasted, and immediately I was like, oh, that we have like a thing. Like, our first vibes. Episodes were good.
Sex and the City vibes.
Yeah, it was like we were at the place, and
the core.
There's a reason we're still doing this.
The core of our podcast is intact and strong. It's
quality,
and lovely. It's quality. Allegedly,
the other core of our podcast is Our Sisters in Horror.
Nice.
For $10 a month, you can access all of our episodes early. Exclusive video episodes, including maybe this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to let you guys see how I look, but usually video episodes, you get a monthly exclusive episode. Sometimes it's just a recap of movies we saw. Sometimes it's a mini review of a movie we're not going to cover on the main feed. You get to see all of our guests in video form, and we'll shout you out at the end of our episode.
Yes, we will.
So, Erica Scrigg, thank you so much, Erica.
Jess Rianero, thank you, babe.
Mr. Quinn Lee, thank you.
AM Demon Emoji Demon Mode, thanks.
Thank you, Ray McDonald.
James Henry II, thank you.
Thank you, Scott Smith Girding.
Robert Fontenot, thank you.
And thank you, Daniel Taylor. We love all of our sisters in horror. We love all of our followers, all of our subscribers.
Yes, we do.
Thanks so much for listening. Next week, we will be back with the capstone of our horror movies about making movies month, celebrating Scream 3, covering Scream 3.
Yes, can't wait.
So see you next week. Have a great week, you guys, and bye.
Bye, babes.
This podcast has been presented and produced by Stuart Ross and Jesse Tappett. Edited by Stuart Ross. All recording equipment provided by Photo Booth Productions. To support our podcast, join us at patreon.com/anothergayhorrorpod.